I'm delighted to say that four very decent fellas from Ireland, Nicky Byrne, Cian Egan, Mark Feely and Shane Fillon, are here, the Westlife, of course, and I have a ton of mail for you lads, and a lot of it is personal.
Very well.
But
Bring it on.
You can slap a super injunction on if you like. Ask Nicky what film he saw at the cinema yesterday, says Fuzz.
The Hangover 2.
There's a woman following you around.
Yeah. No, I actually don't. Do you know? Because on Twitter yesterday, I actually got asked for a student card in the cinema when I was buying the ticket. So I was delighted with that. So I put it on my Twitter. And,
I said mature students.
No. But see, it's one of those student cards. You have to be 21.
Look,
and I'm 32, so it was.
Yeah, there's not a mark on you though. Look at you.
Not a mark on you.
Now you were all formed in 1998. It's hard to believe.
That's right. Yeah, 13 years ago now.
Well, we signed a record deal in '98. We actually kind of began getting to sort of myself, Shane and Cian went to school together from the age of sort of 12 years on. So 12 years old, shall I say? So I think we kind of started getting to know each other and becoming good friends.
Yeah, but have you remained good friends? I mean,
just about.
It must. No, but it's got to be tough. You know,
no, of course.
You're friends and you're living in each other's pocket all the time.
Of course, yeah. It's not easy all the time. Obviously, we have our disagreements and stuff like that. But I think the fact that we're 13 or 14 years together now and still going is a.
And of course, the success makes a difference. 7 singles went straight to #1. And 44 million records worldwide. It's ridiculous, lads.
It's a nice way to put it. Yeah,
a bit ridiculous.
It is a bit ridiculous.
It's great.
On May the 19th, you actually joined a lot of talented people to welcome the Queen to Ireland.
That's right.
Yeah. It was amazing to be part of such an historical event. It was our first visit there, and we performed in front of her, and then we met her afterwards, and it kind of wasn't until she was walking up onto the stage to meet everyone that it hit me anyway.
Likewise,
just how sort of significant and historical it was. And we read stuff in school about things like that happening years ago, and I'd say kids in the future will be reading about that in their history books in years to come. So it was amazing to be part of it. And then we met, performed for Barack Obama 4 days later as well when he visited Dublin. So it was a big 4 or 5 days for us.
Yeah. So, but you've remained unspoiled.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
We did our best.
We put on a good act anyway.
It hasn't changed, fellas, for you. You look the same to me. But that's terrific, and I thought Her Majesty's visit to Ireland was a great triumph.
It really was.
Not only for her, but for Ireland as well.
Well, Ireland actually, they really, really reacted so positively towards it, and she became a hero by the end of the trip, I think.
I think it was well needed for, obviously Irish and British relations, but definitely for Ireland at the moment, because I think everyone's self-esteem was down, and that week in general seemed to just boost the spirits. The spirits in the country.
Absolutely, I think it was a terrific thing. As I say, can you ask Westlife to say hello to me, Susie from Birmingham?
Hello, Susie.
Hello, Susie.
Can't wait to get you back to Birmingham.
Wake up a little Susie.
Could you ask them if they like the microphones? I made them.
Yes, we actually have them.
They don't work though. They don't work.
You can't.
Forever miming, we'll use those mics.
Yeah. She got tinfoil, put them all together. I think it was tinfoil. Would you say tinfoil? What was it?
More paper mache, was it?
Yeah, but tinfoil goes into paper mache, and then you wrap it around, and then you paint it, and they were like proper life-size microphones.
That's a woman called Claire Peacock. You'll be glad to know. I'm from Belgium. God, there's somebody from Belgium, ready and waiting for Westlife to come on your show. I was wondering, would you please remember where Belgium is situated?
It's become tough actually over the last few years to get to all the different countries. We get all these requests from different places around the world, on Twitter and wherever else, kind of saying, "No, come to China, come to Belgium, come to Australia, come to wherever." And it has become harder and harder over the last few years to kind of get to everywhere that we'd love to get to. But we kind of feel like between now and the end of next year, we're going to hit absolutely every country that we've ever sold a record in, just to kind of go back there and kind of as a celebration towards the last kind of 13 years.
But you'll be absolutely cream crackered.
That's the idea.
But mind you, you're young fellas, so I suppose
we'll have great fun.
I think we're looking forward to it, though. We're talking about going to Asia as well in September, October for a 4-week tour,
and
South Africa as well. So we haven't done that in probably 4 years, 5 years. So it's going to be very. We did
take a year off about 2 or 3 years ago, a year away from everything, when everybody just went away and did their own thing, and that kind of, I suppose, stood to us well to come back. And with the, as Keane was mentioning earlier, it is harder to get to places, but with the development of Twitter over the last couple of years and things like that, you're kind of in touch with fans instantly on a regular basis if you choose to be.
And YouTube as well.
So it's like, fans are like, you didn't have that when we were growing up, or if you're following your bands or your idols or your footballers, that you almost can communicate with them instantly, which is cool. Good
for you. Now look, you've swapped because I'm sure people. That's the first thing everybody asks you, but I thought I'd wait for a bit before I ask you. You've left Simon Cowell's Psycho Music and you've signed up with Sony.
RCA, well, Sony is kind of like the mother company, and Psycho is part of Sony, so we've just basically gone across the hall. There's two doors, one Psycho, one is RCA, so we've just gone across the hall.
Was there any reason for you to do that, or did
I think as a band, we felt like we just needed a change more than anything else. We'd been with Psycho for a very long time, and we had a lot of success with Psycho. And I just feel, we kind of felt like we needed maybe a bit more attention and a bit more kind of, Psycho obviously was becoming a massive TV company as well.
Which naturally kind of evolved into.
Yeah, it evolved into that, and we knew that, and they understood it as well. So there was no bad feelings between us at all. The relationship with Simon and everybody at Psycho is still very good. We've a lot of good friends there. So as I said, we just kind of went across the hall. So, but it's very exciting being with a new team. A new team of people, for this year, obviously, being probably a greatest hits year now as well, which is going to be a big year for us. So we're looking forward to that, and we have a new single obviously coming out as well in August. So
and one of these days you'll be able to take a rest.
Yeah,
but you're going to pick two pieces of music for me. What's your first piece?
We're going to pick a song off the latest album, Gravity, and it's called "Beautiful Tonight."
Okay, let's. I'm in charge.
You press play.
I wish I was any good at this. There it is. There it is. Beautiful Tonight. Oh, that's sensational, lads. Well done.
Thank you very much. That's the magic of John Shanks, the producer we've worked with on that last album, and we're working with him again on the new album. I think it's a marriage made in
heaven,
pop heaven. We really enjoy working.
Marriage made in Limerick. It is. I'm talking to Nicky Byrne, Cian Egan, Mark Feely and Shane Fillon. They are, of course, Westlife, huge hit makers. And you've got a piece of good news for me.
Yep.
We do, yeah.
The fans were all worried on Twitter, actually, because we said we had an announcement to make today, and every time we say the word announcement, they freak out.
They think you're going to break up or something, yeah.
But, it's kind of fun to leave it stewing for a few minutes, or a few hours on Twitter.
So do you want
anyways, Cian is going
to say it, isn't
the announcement.
Okay. Westlife are going to be headlining the BBC Proms this year.
Good
September
for you.
10th.
September 10th.
It's
in Hyde Park.
I've been doing it since God was a boy. And it's we call it prawns in the pork or prams in the dark. But there's about 40,000 more people turn up, and it's a huge event, and I'm very proud to be doing it, and I'm so pleased that you're joining us. We've got Catherine Jenkins, who's a little known soprano, and Russell Watson, who I understand is a fine tenor, and Josh Groban, who appeared on Weekend Wogan before, and Lang Lang, a wonderful pianist, and special guests. The Royal Choral Society will be there, the BBC Concert Orchestra. It's the final night of the Proms, of course.
Yes.
And so we link up with, at the end of the evening, with the Albert Hall, and it all turns into Land of Hope and Glory and all
and
the
I
rest.
believe Lang Lang is going to play the Albert Hall as well.
So that's not going to be easy.
No, she's going to do one in Hyde Park and then go straight across.
Get the piano across the road.
Yeah, fair play
down
to her.
through the park.
It has to be a secret tunnel.
It's a fantastic evening. I can say that.
Well, we're very excited because practically every Westlife song has strings on it and stuff, and we've got like the
full orchestra,
and it's gonna. Our songs couldn't really have a better platform to be sung.
The BBC Concert Orchestra will be conducted by Keith Lockhart, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's great.
It's a great certainly. And obviously we know Catherine Jenkins quite well, and we know Josh Groban. He had a hit with "You Raise Me Up," as we did. He had a hit in America with "You Raise Me Up," and we had it in Europe. So
there might be a bit of unpleasantness about who's going to sing it.
We'll have a little chat.
You never know. We could duet.
Sing it together, maybe.
Yeah, or quintet.
Or quintet, indeed.
One of him and four of you.
We'll all sing it.
So, what about your home lives, lads? Do you get a chance to get back to Ireland very much?
Yeah, we're going back today. We've actually a few weeks off. I think as the years gone on, we kind of have made a bit more time for home life. Obviously, some of us are married and kids and stuff like that as well now, and it's kind of I think it's important to have that part of your life as well, you know, kind of look after it much more than I suppose we didn't get home as much as we used to like years ago, you know, but now I think we make more time for it and we kind of juggle the two very well. So yeah, it's important to get home, definitely.
This is before you start. Well, you've already started your Gravity tour, which is Gravity.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I used to call an LP. Hampton Court Palace. How is that?
It was great,
Hampton
actually.
Court, yeah.
We did it in the courtyard. It was a really intimate setting, but like the crowd, there was no like, it wasn't like a usual concert. There was no crash bar. The crowd were literally on
top
the
of us.
stage, like their hands were like hitting their feet and stuff like that. So it was just,
That's okay.
It was mayhem. The atmosphere was fantastic.
That's okay. And you got the Isle of Man Festival, which is on the 19th.
Actually,
That's
no,
actually
that's
cancelled.
that's
That whole festival is
Well,
cancelled.
don't bother going.
Don't go to the Isle of Man to see Westlife.
We won't be there.
Yeah. Well, there I
sorry
was.
to all the fans over there that were going to go because we really wanted to do it. It was completely out of our hands.
The whole festival was cancelled for some reason. So
listen, you're not going to cancel the Marquee in Cork on the July the 9th.
No.
Definitely not.
that's our next gig.
It's next
Looking
year,
forward to
hometown,
that.
Terry.
You know, we played that last year, and
The atmosphere was
unreal. I mean, it's the Marquee is
5,000
just
people.
unbelievable.
like
We
10,000.
almost compared it to Croke Park, didn't we?
The atmosphere was like so electric in there because obviously we'd never played Cork before, so to go down and play it right in the city. And
Are any of you from Cork?
No. All from
Three
Sligo.
Sligo men in one
Cork
day.
by.
They won't like you.
Dublin.
They won't like you in Cork if you're not from Cork.
I'll tell you what,
They liked
guys,
us the
if
last
you don't
time.
mind us too much down in Cork.
I bet they don't. Now, Thetford Forest,
right.
Western Burt Arboretum, Broadlands Park, Hamilton Racecourse, Keep Mode Stadium, Super Sport Park Centurion, South Africa. That's in September.
That's in
That's
September.
very
Yeah.
exciting as well, yeah.
It's
looking
all
forward to
before you, lads. And as I say, I'm looking forward to a very, very special evening, Saturday, 10th of September, when you join me in Hyde Park.
Can't
Indeed,
wait.
can't wait. It's going to be very
One
exciting.
in a lifetime for us because we've never done this before with a full orchestra like that. So
Great. You'll be
gonna be
fantastic.
Indeed,
You've picked another piece of music.
we have.
We actually have. Yeah, Keane's managing a little band called Wonderland. Have their album out this week.
Yeah. So this is Starlight by them. So if you like it,
Let's hear
get
that.
the album. Got to get the plug in. You know
And thanks
yourself.
You have to.
Thanks very much for joining
Thanks.
us.
Thank you very much.
It's
Terry.
really nice to see you
Take
again.
care.
See you 10th of September, Hyde Park. This is Wonderland, Starlight.